there's a king and a queen that want to have a prince. So they have trouble conceiving, and they go to an old crone or a witch, and she tells the queen to something about eating an onion, but peeling an onion first before she eats it. And so the queen peels the first onion, but she doesn't peel the second onion. I guess she decided to eat another onion because the first one tasted so good. In some stories, she eats a rose that grew up underneath an overturned cup or something. And so she has twin boys, and one of them is normal, and the other one is a lindworm, and which is some kind of a serpent-like thing, and that comes out of her womb and scurries away, and the queen tells herself that she that didn't just happen. And so the prince grows up and decides he wants to marry, and he sets off to find a princess. And he comes across his brother, the Lindworm. And he says, before you get married, I have to find a bride. And the prince goes back to the queen and says, "What's up with that?" And she's like, "Yeah, that's your brother." And so I think it's the king sends out a proclamation to send all the maidens in the land to assemble so that one of them can marry this Lindworm. And the first ones come, and they obviously don't fall in love with the Lindworm, so he eats them. And then another maiden is sent, but before she goes and visits this crone or this witch that the queen had met with, and she said, "Yeah, don't worry, it's fine. Just wear all your dresses, or ask the king, when you get married, to get like 10 dresses, and take some milk and some whips with you on your wedding night." So I guess the first maidens got eaten because they didn't love the Lindworm of their own accord, and that's why he ate them. One of his stipulations was that this maiden had to fall in love with him, willingly. So I guess it's on their wedding night or something, and the Lindworm is like, "All right, let's get it on, and like take off your dress." And the maiden says, "Well, I'll take off mine if you take off some of your skin, a layer of your skin." So he does, and she does, but she's got another dress on underneath. And so they go through this. She takes off all her dresses, and he ends up taking off all her skin. And then she busts out the whips and whips him into pieces, or she dips the whip in the milk or something and whips him until he's in little pieces. And then I guess the crone also told her to hold him in her arms. And so she holds him in his arms and then falls asleep, and in the morning she wakes up and he's a handsome prince.